celebrate. Hey, Lumba Salumba, Lumba Salumba, Lumba Salumba, Lumba Salumba, Lumba Salumba.
As we celebrate 30th anniversary of African Refugee, on behalf of African think tank, I Empower Africa Australia Media, I would like to thank you all who have come to share this celebration today with us for your interest, your great support, your contribution to the success in this landmark achievement for the African Australian communities. This day celebrates the 30 years of the commencement of African refugee intake, and we hope that the future will hold many great steps forward for all the people of the world who, for whatever reason, have suffered injustice, hardship, and execution. The human family is first and foremost a family, and the true measure of our values and our humanity is how all our most vulnerable brothers and sisters are treated.
This is an important time of reflection. I think that we are demonstrating to the rest of the world that modern Australia can be a generous host to helping people who are refugees. I think we are demonstrating to the rest of the world the way in which people of different races, different religions, different cultures can in fact function together. And I think we need to be able to proudly boast about what we have been able to achieve.
But we had the opportunity and the privilege to explain as to why we invited Mr. Radek. And I think the African community can proudly say that we wanted him on this day and on this night to say a few words about the experience that he had in visiting all the African refugee camps and in deciding some of the people for whom there was no place had to come to Australia and be part of this nation.
Please don't think you don't have a role to play. Don't think you're a very small speck in this spectrum, because you're not. You got a very big role to play, and I can see a governor in this state from the African community. That's achievable. That is not only a promise. We've seen it happen in South Australia. We've seen it happen in New South Wales, a Lebanese governor. We have seen a premier here from Lebanese background. It's there. It's all achievable. It's yours to be able to work from and to achieve for this community, for your community, and for us collectively. So thank you very much for this wonderful 30 years. I see it was the best thing that ever happened, was to open this door. And I look forward to the next 20, 30 years, because your kids and my kids will be doing things that we can't imagine in terms of taking this country forward. Thank you very much, Emma.
Hi, my name is Ermias Ondemu. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm one of the first arrival in 1984 with all my friends, and it's been a great night. And I saw a lot of friends which I haven't seen for the last 30 days. And I'd like to thank the organizers for this lovely night. Thank you very much.
My name is Ari Muhammad Saleh. I've arrived in 1990, on the 11th of August 1990. And it was a bit hard for me at the very beginning, but now I'm got used to it, and I feel myself that I'm Australian.
Good evening, my name is Mohammed Badawi. I'm from Eritrean community, and it was a privilege to be here tonight, and we discussed, and so we made some friends we haven't seen for a while, for probably over 4 years, some of them. It was a really good opportunity to be in Australia, and it's a privilege. Thank you.
I'm Kate Jenkins, the Victorian Equal Opportunity and Human Rights Commissioner. I'm really excited to be here to celebrate 30 years of African refugees and to celebrate the diversity that multiculturalism brings to Victoria.
Yes, good evening. Andrew Christmas, my name, from Victoria Police. And wonderful to be here with African Media Australia at this wonderful event, celebrating 30 years of refugees coming to this great country, this fantastic state. I've actually heard some incredible stories tonight, and I feel quite humble and I feel quite privileged to be invited to be part of what is a very, very special night for the Australian African community. I'm sure we will see many, many Australian Africans go on to do much more wonderful things in the future. So yeah, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hello, Carmel Guerra, CEO of the Centre for Multicultural Youth, and we've come along today to celebrate the contribution of African, in particularly young people that I've worked with for many years, who have incredible stamina, resilience and motivation to make a success in Australia.
My name is Hetty Goldberg, and I am the Honorary Consul for Botswana here in Victoria. And I would like to tell anybody who cares to listen that I am an immigrant and a refugee. I arrived in this country by boat in 1950, and this country has been absolutely wonderful to me and to my family.
Hi, my name is Muntazir Jamale, and I'm excited to be here. I think tonight was a pretty much highlighting for the African community wide broad who's in Australia, and appreciating every minute for interacting with the existing community in Australia. So I enjoy my time, lovely people, lovely food, the music, everything. I could not ask for more. Thank you.
Well, first of all, can I say thank you for giving me the opportunity to express my gratitude to the African community for inviting the parliamentary Labour opposition in Victoria. I'm here representing the Honourable Daniel Andrews, who is the leader of the Labour Party in Victoria. I'm the parliamentary secretary to him and also responsible for multicultural affairs. It's an important event for me, if I might say. It's a very humbling event to come and share your experiences with me and with us, to learn from you about what it means to have been in the country as refugees for the last 30 years, and how much progress you as a community, the African community, has made.
My name is Absalom, and I was one of the organizers of tonight's event. The event went quite well. The event was a collaboration between African Media Australia, iEmpower, and African Think Tank. And it really showed that when three organizations come together, they can achieve great things. And the night was an excellent night where we had to celebrate the arrival of African refugees 30 years ago. And this was an event where we wanted to celebrate our success stories as much as our challenges. So it was a great night. I enjoyed it, and I hope everyone enjoyed it too.